What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have an update on Jasmy, which hasn't pumped up too much. It is taking a little bit of a dip in the last 24 hours. As you guys can see here, it's dropped just about 7%, and I did let you guys know in my previous Jasmy update the crypto is likely to go through a little bit of a price correction, which it is currently going through. So we're going to be going through where is Jasmycoin heading to next. Is there potential pump coming soon? Is it going to crash back down in value? So essentially covering buyers and sellers point of view, looking at what is the best option right now and looking at its short-term and long-term prediction as usual. But before I get into all of that stuff guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel, and for a bonus entry, follow me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I will be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But before that, as you guys can see here, it is resisting at the resistance level here, which is very good guys. That's what we need it to do, and that is what I was expecting it to do as well if you guys watched my previous updates. So far we are on target for Jasmy. So let's hide this and bring out the MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So we are looking at the daily chart, and at the top here we've got the purple line running across the chart, which is the SMA indicator, giving us the average value of Jasmy, which is here in purple, and the crypto is trading at a slightly higher value here in green, meaning it is performing quite well and better than expected. So let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart here, we do have the blue and the orange line looking slightly bullish, heading towards the positive direction. So minimal gains in value are expected from Jasmy over the next 12 to 14 hours. So in the early hours of tomorrow midday, the crypto should be trading at a higher value than where it is at the moment. But in between that time, do expect it to dip down a little bit more over the coming hours before it slowly starts to hit green candles towards later on this evening and in the early hours of tomorrow, making it trade around over 0.022 cents in value is where I'm expecting it to be heading over the next 12 to 14 hours. Moving on to the hourly chart, next couple of days we're looking a little bit more skeptical here. We do have the orange line looking quite bearish, heading towards the negative direction, and the blue line is looking quite bullish, heading towards the positive direction. So essentially what we have is two lines going the opposite direction to each other. So what does this mean for Jasmy? According to the graph, an overall fluctuation in value is what is expected. However, from the analysis and predictions that I have done, I'm expecting Jasmy to go through an overall increase in value, potentially heading around 3 cents value is where I'm expecting Jasmy to be heading to by the end of next week. But in between that time, do expect both green and red candles. It's going to be quite volatile, but what matters is the overall outcome, which at this point does seem to be more on the positive side rather than the negative side. So guys, so far so good. Do expect an overall minimal increase in value from Jasmy. Moving on to the daily chart, now is where it gets a little bit too complicated. The blue and the orange line are looking way too steep, heading towards the bullish direction, looking very positive. However, I understand why it's looking quite bullish and quite steep guys, because of the major pump that's taking place over the last few weeks. The graph thinks the crypto is going to keep pumping in that direction and at that pace over the coming weeks. However, that is not the case, and that is not realistic at all. Over the next 6 to 8 weeks, so mid to late April 2024, I'm expecting Jasmy to be getting close to the 4 cents target, but that is with a little bit of a twist, because in between that time I'm expecting it to go for a little bit of a price correction, taking red candles guys, potentially dropping down to just above the 1 cent target is where I'm expecting Jasmy to be trading at by mid-March, so over the next 2.5 weeks, before it slowly starts to gain value again towards the end of March, April and May, heading towards the 4 cents target. So again, it is likely to be quite volatile, but the overall outcome does seem to be more on the positive side. But those of you guys who are looking to buy the dip and are, you know, very intrigued to get into Jasmy, personally I would wait for the price correction that I'm expecting to take place by mid-March. But with my daily updates on Jasmy, you guys can keep up to date on latest updates and news that come across, and if there are any major changes on Jasmy, I will let you guys know as soon as possible as well. So make sure you guys stay subscribed and turn on the bell notifications to get notified every time I upload. So let's get rid of the MACD indicator and bring on the Fibonacci scale. So as you guys can see, we are resisting, and it is likely to drop down a little bit down into the green zone and then break out into the blue zone here by mid to end of next week, getting close to the 3 cents target as I mentioned. And then by mid-March it should have dropped back down into the red zone, going through a price correction before it slowly starts to gain value. So this is cryptocurrency in a nutshell. It is a very volatile market, guys, and that is why I'm expecting Jasmy to go through price corrections and then pumps. So it's going to be up and down, but what matters is if you're into a short term, it is quite risky, but if you're into long term, I'm expecting an overall minimal increase, and I tend to stick to long term trade as well. And I'm pretty sure, let me know in the comment section down below, are you guys short term traders or long term holders? Comment down below so that I can get my head around, should I cover more on short term? Even though I do cover both, which one should I focus a little bit more on? Let me know in the comment section down below. So heading into the CoinMarketCap website, the trading volume has of course dropped by 30% in the last 24 hours. Reason is the value of Jasmy has taken a little bit of a dip. Most people are panicking because it's taken a little bit of a dip, so they don't know whether to buy more or to sell it before it crashes down further. So again, this is just a little bit of a dip compared to how much it's gained over the last week, especially over the last month, guys. It's done 305%, so taking a little dip is no harm when it comes to Jasmy. It's done that before and then pumped back up in value, so this is just another repeat of what took place earlier on in February. But yeah, this is my take and my prediction on Jasmy, guys. Comment down below, how high are you guys expecting this crypto to go in 2024? Let me know in the comment section down below, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are bullish and how many of you guys are bearish on this crypto. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it is free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.